Hello, this is video number 3 about comparisons. This time it's about adjectives with 2 syllables, like for example busy, which goes to busier, and useful, which goes to more useful. But why? Hope you find it helpful. We'll start with a picture of 2 shops. There's Thompson's on the left and Smith & Son on the right. And Smith is looking not very happy. Thompson is looking happy. Why? Because Thompson's is busy. I'll just write here, Thompson's, the shop Thompson's, apostrophe S, is busy. You can see all the people standing in the shop. But Smith, however, is not busy. So I can compare the 2 shops. I'll just get my rub out that Y rather carefully. Okay, that's it. Get my pen again. And I'll complete the writing. Busier. Thompson's is busier than Smith & Son. So that's how we formulate the comparative of some 2-syllable adjectives, like busy, which goes to busier, busier than. And it's adjectives ending in Y, for example, happy and so on. Adjectives ending in LE, like simple and gentle. Adjectives ending in OW, there aren't so many of those, narrow, hollow, for example. The second syllable seems to be a bit weaker, so that might be to some extent the reason why. And here's the second half of the story with another picture, this time a mother with 2 boys. One is helping, the other one is throwing paper aeroplanes, not being very helpful at all. So I'll write there, Stanley is helpful. That's the boy on the left, he's Stanley. Jeff is the other boy, he's not helpful. So I'll just take the word helpful and move it over a bit, give myself a bit of room there, because I want to write in there more. Stanley is more helpful than Jeff. So here we've formed the comparative the same as the 3-syllable adjectives. Helpful goes to, more helpful. There we are. And the kind of adjective that does this, the ones ending in full, like thoughtful, and the ones ending in ed, including even 1-syllable adjectives like tired. Anything that ends in ed is going to go with more or with ing. And they seem to have what I might call strong second syllables. I hope that's a helpful way of looking at it. Now let's move on to the next page, where I'm going to put 15 common 2-syllable adjectives in a cloud. There's the cloud. But before I do that, I want to write out the 3 categories that I want to put them in. First one I'll write on the left here, happier than, adjectives which end in er. The second one I'll put here, more useful than, the ones that take more. And then over here there are a few adjectives which can take either than or more than. So I'll just put a bracket there to bracket the 2 together. And here are my adjectives. Pop, I've opened the file. If you want to pause the video now and think about where those 15 adjectives go, you could. I'm going to put them in their place. First of all, happy. I'll move happy over there to that column, happier than. And the next one is careful. I'll move that to that column, more careful than. And the next one is simple. I'll move that over there to that column. And the next one is thoughtful. Move that over there next to careful, more thoughtful than. The next one is advanced. Remember the past participles, advanced, more advanced than. And funny goes over there, ends in a Y. And the next one is clever. Clever goes over there. I hadn't mentioned the ER ones. And cunning, ending in ing, goes in more cunning than. Complete. Not quite sure about complete, actually. I'm hesitating. Maybe complete doesn't really belong anywhere. Well, I think it probably belongs there. But as you can see, I'm not quite sure. Right, let's go on. The next one is peaceful. That's easy. More peaceful than. Now quiet. We'll move quiet over there. Quieter than. And then pleasant is really can go either way, pleasanter or more pleasant. And now pretty goes over there to the left, and the last 2 both go on the right. So we've got 3 definitely on the right. We've got pleasant, common and polite, you can say more common or commoner, more polite or politer, more pleasant or pleasanter. Now there are two adjectives on the first column on the left that people have different opinions about. I'll just mark them up. It's clever and quiet, because some people seem to think, I'll put a question mark there because I'm not sure, that they really belong over here, that you could say more clever or cleverer, you could say more quiet or quieter, and maybe that's true. And everything I've said about these adjectives would also apply to the superlative, so I'll just write here the happiest and the most useful. So all those words in those three columns would also go with, in the same way, with est or with most. Okay, that's all for today. Bye for now.